So I just cut the sleeves and the armhole is insane. I'm trying to reduce the volume of the bodice of the top because I mean it probably would look good on a different body shape, but on my body shape it just looks ridiculous. This amount of volume and so short, it makes me just wider and shorter, which is exactly what I don't need help in. So my idea would be to actually close the size here, and I will measure it so I don't take too much, so I still will have a lot of ease on me. But basically stitch the armhole from here down sides and remove a good 4 or 5 centimeters of each side, front and back. And that is one of the sleeves I just took off. I cut off the little cuff and I open it up and it is ridiculously large. I put the pin here for you to see, compare how wide it is. And I really like flatter type of sleeves. So I'm thinking I might cut it around here, or I might cut it around the widest point. What I'm thinking of doing is still attach the curve of the sleeve to the bodice once I've finished it, and then maybe put some either pleats of gather right at the top only, so something like that, and then maybe around here, cut it around here. So that's my plan of action to hopefully get it top at the end. Okay, I wasn't so clean cutting the armhole here, but it doesn't really matter because that's the armhole and this is where I'm gonna start from now. So I'm gonna go down this way, making sure that front and back will finish on the same end. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stitch it and then cut it. And when I do that, and then I choose this piece, I put it on the other side and make the other side exactly the same. So both sides are the same. Okay, so that's the other piece. I just put it on top of my second part, my second half. So I'm just gonna sew it and serge it and finish the side seams and then attach the sleeves. I just wanted to show you what I need to do here. So this is my new armhole and this is the sleeve armhole. So I need to put this one in here and somehow get this here and then get all this volume here like that. I think I then will just cut it this way, but yeah, I need to get all this volume down here. But as it stands, I'm gonna try the original amount of fabric because I really like a voluminous sleeve. I just don't want to be swallowed for so much fabric. I made a mistake here, so I'm gonna have to unpick this and fix that already. But I just folded the sleeve because that is how long the sleeve is currently. You can see I reduced a lot of volume out of the blouse. I was folding the sleeve and I was wondering if it would look nicer instead of cutting it and making it, you know, just a double hem. I was wondering if it would look nicer like a little bubble kind of thing, you know? Let me pin it and see what I can do. I cut the sleeves, and what I'm thinking of doing is actually the opening of the sleeve is smaller than the whole cup of the sleeve. So I'm thinking if I do like a turned up and I put a little bit of elastic, it might actually come like that and it make like a really nice kind of bubble sleeve. And I know that for me being so top heavy might not be the best look, but I really like it. And you know, as I said in the previous video, you do you, so I'm doing me, and that's what I'm doing. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. So let's just do a little case and put elastic so they kind of can come like a little bubble. Yeah, I want to do that. This is where the hoarding comes in to be useful. I have all these elastics that I had from the masks that I bought. I bought like a whole bunch of kits for masks, and I'm just gonna be using some of the elastic to tidy up the sleeve. So what I've done is a case. I've done like a really big case for the elastic, and I'm gonna actually use it very loose. I'll have the sleeve very loose, so it's not gonna be tight on my arm. It's just gonna be quite loose, just enough to gather the skirt. The skirt? Enough to gather the sleeve as a little skirt. Enough to gather the sleeve like a little bubble. That's what I wanted to say. Anyway, I'm gonna do that and put the blouse on. It's such a lovely blouse. It only cost me €5 in the market, but I couldn't not take it because it's such a lovely cotton and I love the colors. So yeah, let's finish this one. I'm really happy how I made the sleeves. And so one thing I wanted to say is I was really kind of shocked how wide and short the sleeves, the blouse was. I took a good 4 centimeters of each, so 8 centimeters of each size. It was just so much. And I love the fact that I still use all of the volume of the sleeve. I just cut it a little bit shorter because I wanted to make something a little bit fun. What do you think? Okay, another thing. I have this other top. It's 50% cotton, 50% linen. And it is just like a little, how you call it? Like a little tunic. There's two things I don't like from it. I don't like these ties. I find them extremely annoying, so they're gonna go. And then I don't like these 3/4 with this kind of tie that, you know, you tie it like that. I just don't like that kind of look. So this is gonna be a super easy makeup. I'm just gonna cut the sleeve and make them a little shorter, and I'm gonna cut this because it's not. So I will have this lovely blouse done. I'm actually really happy with this. This is such a lovely fabric, super light and cotton. Because of the colors, I could wear in the winter, I could wear in the summer, and I haven't worn it for the whole year because it was way too big. I bought it last year in the summer, and I bought it because of fabric, and I thought I would do something with it. So now I'm happy I did. Okay, so this one, nothing wrong with it. This has to go because I can't. And the sleeves, I just don't like the length of the sleeve, and I don't like this thing. So for the rest it's fine, but yeah, I think I'm gonna cut it just above the button that is here. It's a lovely button that obviously is gonna go to my stash, but I think I'm gonna just cut it above the button and just finish the sleeve. So yeah, this is the second tunic that I'm fixing today, and I have a third one. Okay, so this is technically a dress that is way too tight on me. I don't know if you can see. It has a tie, but it's way too tight on me. So I do like the fabric. It's a lovely viscose fabric. I thrifted them three on the same day. So it's kind of fit that I am fixing them all three on the same day. So yeah, this one, I am sorry to say, I am gonna make a peplum. It has pockets. I don't know if I'm gonna keep them. I might just cut it fairly short and add all the volume from here. Add all this volume to make a little peplum and make it a little longer. So yeah, that's what I'm doing with this one. It has a cute bag. I'm gonna give it a good ironing, and then I'm just gonna fix the bottom part of it because the rest is fine. It's just too tight at the bottom. So let's get on with it. I'm just gonna cut it following more or less the original. Yeah, I just cut it following the original hem, and all I'm gonna do is put it on the second one. I haven't even ironed this bit. Like this. And it is here. Okay. And then all I need to do is that. Right. This is a super easy one. All I'm gonna do is fold it in twice. I just do a little hem. And that will be done. I already cut the little ties. I was trying to unpick it to take it off it, but it was impossible. So I just make sure that I cut it really, really close there, and it should be fine. So let's finish this one. It seems like it's never not warm in here. Anyway, I have made one panel with the rest of the fabric from the skirt. I need to give it a good ironing because it's a little bit of a mess. And then I'm gonna just add it to the existing original bottom of the dress, and then just put it around the top. This is really not not magic onto it. Just so you know, I don't really measure much, and because I don't measure much, this happens. One of them is a lot shorter than the other. Well, it is what it is. I'm gonna stitch it, and then I'm gonna stitch it to the top, and then we'll see. Do you get to sew in the summer? I try to be on holidays, as in not really working, because this, as much as is work that I love doing and it feels like a hobby, it is pretty much a job for me now, because I'm doing YouTube and I'm trying to launch my website again. So it does feel like a lot of work. So I don't know, sometimes I think you need to disconnect even with the stuff that you love doing. And I love doing this, but I can't be sitting in here for hours. I can be sitting until my neck actually hurts. And then I realize I haven't really moved. It is pretty bad. And when I'm editing, I'm even worse. When I'm editing on the computer, I get so concentrating in what I'm doing. I concentrate to the point that I don't get up at all. And that is when my body really, really aches. It's not good. Anyway, look at this. I've put it together here to stitch it close. And then obviously the button of the dress tends to be wider as it goes to the bottom. So this was the top, and this is the button, and it is that much longer. But I'm going to use all of the fabric, so I'm going to stitch all of it and then trying to make it the same size. So what I'm doing is, from the new hem that I created, I stitch up, and again that one is longer, but it doesn't matter. I will square it up afterwards. Somebody saying in one of the comments, they say, oh, you upcycler girls, you just get scissors in and don't have a pattern. And the truth is, that's true. Sometimes I don't have a pattern, sometimes I just have an idea. Like this top, I really, really wanted to wear it because I love it. It's a lovely viscose. Somebody said to me, oh, viscose is plastic. And I investigated it, and yes and no, there is a truth to that. It is made out of cellulose, which is obviously a plant-based. But the process of making viscose is actually quite chemical involved. So yeah, it's kind of 50-50. It's not really it's not really 100% natural product. But at the same time, this garment already exists. So I'm gonna try to stop buying viscose as much as possible and only buy natural fibers. But this item already exists in the world, And what I'm doing is I'm trying to fix it so I can actually wear it with my top, with my other trousers, you know. By the way, which I also thrifted. And this is a little bit the trousers I was wearing before. They are like a navy linen, and they're really nice, very comfortable, very breezy, very, very cool. But the crotch is too long, and so sometimes I kind of turn the waist down once. And I was thinking, of course, I could just cut that and put the elastic down, but is there any other way of fixing it? Because if I do that, then the pockets kind of got really, really high up, and then I have to fix that. Does anybody has an idea on how to fix that? Because I mean, it's a little bit annoying. The crotch is too long, basically. The rest, the trousers are awesome. I love wearing those trousers. But yeah, it's not as comfortable. And I'm not that good of a tailor yet as to figure out how to fix it. So if you know how to fix them, please let me know. Let me stitch this and put it together to the top and see what it looks like.
It's our set.
This one, oh, it's so warm in here. The rain hasn't stopped it being warm. So this one was a super easy make and a super successful one. I love the sleeves being this short. I didn't like the length, and those things were just driving me mad. So I can wear it in, tucked in, or loose, or just tucked halfway. Yeah, it's a really nice top, half cotton, half linen. So it's a really easy to wear. But this is the one that I'm most excited about. Actually, I do like the bluish grayish one. I finished this one. Let's try it on. The fabric for this top, is super fresh. It feels really nice. It's a very slippery fabric, but it's very, very fresh, and it feels really nice. I love it. I love the top, how it looks. It's kind of cute, and I'm the happiest because I use all of the fabric, minus the belt and the pockets. All of the fabric is on the top, so I'm really happy. I have done very little waste for these 3 makes, so I am really happy with it. Let me show you the 3 of them together. Well, I'm really happy with my 3 makes. I now have 3 tops to wear, and very easy fixes. I really hope that it gives you inspiration just to go through your wardrobe. Any clothes that you have or have thrifted or have in your wardrobe from years past, and they don't fit properly. I hope you can now see that you can just, with a little bit of imagination, just tailor yourself some of the clothing. I actually have now 3 pieces that I wouldn't have had, would not have done this job, and it has been just a one day of sewing, and got 3 new pieces. So I hope to see you in the next one. I'm making a very, very crazy use of textiles for my next dress. I hope to see you in there. So until next time, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.